And you said 6 ounces of tequila?
No, 2 ounces, 2 ounces.
Oh.
To start with.
Fine.
Stuck at home? Missing the bar? Welcome to Home Bar Star. I'm Sean Evans, I'm a spirits journalist, and we're going to bring a little bit of the bar to you. Each episode, awesome mixologists will compete over video chat to help a guest make the best cocktail using only the ingredients found around their house. They'll provide the mixers, we'll provide the booze.
Today's guest is Hillary. Hillary works in the healthcare space, and she lives in the South Bronx. She's a big whiskey fan, but she really enjoys any kind of a cocktail. And her favorite would be an old-fashioned or a Manhattan. She likes light sweetness, not too much. She hates Sorority Girl drinks, and those are her words. And she says she'd rather stay sober. And she likes things a little bit spicy. It's a nice fit with today's spirit, which is Don Julio Tequila. Thank you to Diageo for kindly sending a bottle of Don Julio to everybody on the call. The ingredients that Hillary has at home, we sent those to our 2 mixologists. Let's meet those guys. Anthony, the Professor Baker from the Aviary and the Liquor Lab. How you doing, Anthony?
Great, thank you, thank you.
And we have Dan Nicoliescu from the Brandy Library. Dan, how you doing?
Doing fine, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm great. I can't wait to see how great these cocktails turn out. Hillary, who would you like to start with?
Let's start with Dan.
We're going to make a drink today that is called Acapulco Gold. Let's get a plate. We are going to prepare a combination of salt, sugar, and cayenne pepper that we're going to rim the glass with. And we are looking at proportions here. We want to have 1 part salt, 1 part sugar, half part of cayenne pepper.
We do equal parts.
Of sugar and the kosher salt.
Hillary, are these the most elaborate things that you've made at home?
So I usually just take a block of ice and then some whiskey, and then I kind of swirl it around.
That's cocktail ever.
What do you call that? Just like a rim mix?
Yeah, it's a remix. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can have plenty of those. You can use smoked salt. You can use different types of peppers. You can have cayenne. You can have paprika, etc., etc. You know, combination of sugars. You're looking for flavor and texture as well. So the way this is going to work is going to be sweet and salty and slightly spicy in the same time.
Does the salt just heighten it like it would any kind of a meal?
Yes, and the way salt works in general in drinks, it brightens some flavors. It brings an umami, depth of flavor as well, and it counterbalances bitterness a little bit. Excellent. Let's take a rocks glass. We're going to rim the glass now. So there's 2 ways to do this stuff. If you keep glasses in the freezer to have them cold at all times, you can just take the glass out and you dip it inside of this particular mix, and this is going to stick to the glass. With the fact that we have room temperature glasses, we're going to have to add some liquid that is going to make this stick to it. So if you take a piece of pineapple, just gently rub it on the side of the glass, and after that, just dip the glass in this particular mix. The way I like to do it only on one side of the glass. This gives you the option to drink either with the mix or without.
Let's see if I can make it as pretty as yours. Probably not. I'm going to go the whole way around. I feel like I want this little kick the whole way around.
Excellent.
Decent job, I think. Should I go more, a little heavier?
Well, I would try to get a little more, but you're telling me this is going to be your drink. You're telling me if you are satisfied with results.
Let's go more. Let's go more. Just a little more, a little dusting.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So let's add some ice in the glass.
Do 1 large cube or 2?
1 would be fine, I think. Yes. Let's take our cocktail shakers. We are going to add 2 of these chunks of pineapple. The way I cut them, they're about 1 inch by half an inch by half an inch.
We're just about on par. 2 of these?
Yes. 3 jalapeno slices.
I left the seeds in. That should be fine, right? Just a little extra.
Actually, the spice really comes from the seeds, not necessarily from the flesh.
I put these on my eggs for breakfast. They're pretty spicy.
We are going to measure 1 ounce of lime juice, fresh lime juice. And we are going to also use 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup.
Hillary, did you make your own simple syrup?
I did.
That's a pro move.
Thank you.
We're going to take a muddler and let's make sure that we really muddle this together well.
How do you know, Dan, how much to muddle? I mean, like, what kind of a consistency are you really looking for when you're muddling something like fresh fruit?
I just want to kind of like really, really mush them. I don't really want to have large pieces of fruit.
Should I show you my muddle?
Please.
Ooh.
Really great.
It smells delicious.
Excellent. So now let's take a sprig of cilantro, about 4 to 5 leaves of fresh cilantro, and add the leaves. We are going to take our tequila. We're going to add 2 ounces of tequila.
So this cilantro is going right in the drink?
Yes, please.
And you said 6 ounces of tequila?
No, 2 ounces, 2 ounces.
Oh.
To start with.
Fine. 2 ounces tequila.
Now let's add ice to our cocktail shaker. And we're going to shake this to about a count of 15.
I only counted 13.
Keep going, keep going. I'm counting faster.
Okay.
Strain the drink over the ice in the rocks glass.
Oh, man. That looks fantastic.
You mean mine, right?
Both. Both look fantastic.
This does look fantastic.
Thank you.
Cheers.
What do you think?
Wait, I can only take one sip?
No, you can take another. I'm just saying don't finish it because we need it for a little bit for the end. But what do you think?
This is delicious. I'm kind of sad I have to set it aside.
What do you like about it?
It's got a really good heat to it, but it's a very natural heat, which I like. It's also tastes very clean. It doesn't taste like overly done. It's very simple, very clean. I like the mix of the heat with the cayenne and the jalapeno with a little bit of that sweetness and citrusness. Citrusness a word? It is in this drink. Yeah, I just think it's really, really well balanced. It's really tasty. It's got that good after heat, which I really like too, because it's not like aggressive. The first sip, it kind of catches up to you a little bit. It's delicious. Thank you.
Would you make it again?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, up next.
All right. I know from your bio that you do not like sorority girl drinks.
Correct.
You don't like margaritas. You don't like pina coladas. You don't like anything too sweet, and that's fine. But you do have great ingredients in your house. So I want to show you today how you can enjoy those sorority drinks in a more spirit-forward manner. First, I want you to take that shaker again. I just want you to put 1 slice of jalapeno.
We go for a big one.
You go for a big one. I'm trying not to add too much spice to this. 1, for my sake, and number 2, because I want you to enjoy the cocktail. And I want you to just get a hint of heat. But if you feel like your palate can handle more, by all means, please put more in there.
I'm not going to discriminate. So I'll do 1 large and 1 small.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. And we're not even going to muddle it that much. We're going to just press and turn 3 times just to get the juice out. 1, 2,
And turning.
and that's it. Now, you have a jigger on hand. Are you able to locate the 1/4 ounce measurement on the jigger?
I am not, but I could probably give it a solid eyeball.
You have coconut rum, right?
Yes.
All right, perfect. We're going to need that for this cocktail. For your coconut rum, I want you to measure out 1/4 ounce of coconut rum. I had to actually make my own coconut rum because I didn't have any.
How do you make coconut rum?
What I did was I take simple syrup, and then you take light rum, and then you add coconut extract to it.
Oh,
Out the ratio. So that's how you make coconut rum.
that's so good to know.
Now I want you to take your fresh pineapple juice, and we're going to measure out 1/2 ounce. All right, 1/4 ounce of fresh lemon and 1/4 ounce of fresh lime.
Okay.
Okay.
1/4 ounce of each.
But just to enhance the flavor of the pineapple juice, we're going to take 1 bar spoon.
I do not have a bar spoon.
So that's no problem. Just get a teaspoon and just do 1 teaspoon of simple syrup. Now, are you ready for the best part? Now we get to add anywhere between 2.5 to 3 ounces of tequila. Your choice.
I like this range.
I'm going to do 2.5 because I still have to work later today. But you're free to do 3. Either way, it's going to be fun. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll do 3 with you. And heck, I'll even do a shot. Why not?
I like this. I like this camaraderie. It's a solid 3.
Solid 3. I did this because I wanted you to enjoy those sorority drinks. So I named this a Piñarita. I didn't want to tell you the name of the drink first because if you would have heard the name of the drink first, you would have been like, I'm not drinking this. But this is turning those drinks into something more spirit forward, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some ice and we're going to put it into our shaker tin.
Ice and shake it.
To assemble it, and now what we're going to do is we're going to shake it for 5 seconds, all right? Now, I saw that you shook it with one arm, and that's great, but I want you to get maximum leverage on this shake. So I want you to take both your hands. We're going to shake this very aggressively for 5 seconds, okay? Very aggressively. Let's go. Okay, very nice, Hillary. So we're going to take 1 large ice cube and put it inside of a rocks glass. We're going to do a rocks glass because it's going to have almost the same strength as an old-fashioned. So I want you to pour this over a large ice rock.
Okay, large ice rock.
Yeah, to keep this drink cold. Keep it nice and cold and not overly diluted. We're going to strain our contents right over the ice ball. All right? I want you to take the smallest pinch of salt you can imagine and just drizzle it right on top of the ice rock.
Little pinch.
Yeah, drizzle it right on top of the ice rock. You can even do it salt-based style if you want. I want you to take a leaf off of the pineapple.
That has been chopped up.
Oh, okay. So do this then. Take 1 pineapple slice and put it on side of the glass, and that'll be your garnish.
Okay, let me find a pretty one.
I'm going to use the pineapple leaf. I was looking forward to this part today.
I really liked the leaf.
Yeah. Not a lot of people are privy to the leaf, so I wanted to use a leaf for you today.
Oh, no, I cut my pineapple this morning. I mean, I could grab one out of the garbage, but that's probably not a cute look.
So cheers. This is going to be your Piñarita, all right?
Piñarita.
I feel like I'm on vacation, but, you know, on lockdown. That is lovely.
So it's basically taking all those flavors that you get in a pina colada and a margarita and turning it into a very spirit-forward cocktail. Something that you can sip on, but you can still get those flavors.
I feel like I should go put sunscreen on.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have these by the pool.
Yes.
And tell me, what's the spice level on yours? Are you content with the spice level?
So I feel like this is more of a sinusy spice, whereas the previous with like the cayenne and the jalapeno was a little more throat spice.
Okay.
So this is more of a nose spice,
Okay.
which I really like.
I just wanted the heat to be just perfect for this one. And for me, I'm loving the strength of the alcohol and I'm loving the heat. I think it's perfect for me.
I definitely agree. I think the heat level is great. I probably could have gone a tiny bit hotter, but I like that it makes everything else very enjoyable. It still brings out the coconut flavor. It still brings out the citrus flavor without overpowering it.
Yeah, I was trying to keep the heat level down so you can enjoy those notes too.
Yeah, definitely. Very, very good.
I wish I had one right now.
All right, Hillary, the moment of truth. Just hold both out towards the camera, and these both look great. I'm assuming you'd be happy drinking both all day, especially if you're, around a pool that you can or cannot go in. So hold them both, and then take a sip from the one that you'd want a second round of.
Well, let me check my Venmo account and see whose deposit has hit first, and I will get right back to you. This is a tough call. You guys did not make this easy, but I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Nice work, Dan. I knew Dan's was gonna win. Like Dan, that sugar and salt and cayenne pepper one was amazing.
They were both fantastic. This one I think just spoke to my soul a bit more. So I do appreciate the booziness of this one. I think the flavor of this one just really, really did it. Gonna add this to the recipe book.
Awesome. And then obviously, if you're watching at home, we encourage you to make both drinks and see which one you like better. Do us a favor if you do that. Upload a photo to social media, tag it, hashtag tips from home and hashtag Diageo donations. Diageo is kindly donating $1 up to $1 million per photo that you share with both of those hashtags. And that goes directly to charity that's helping guys like Dan and like Anthony. A big thank you to Diageo, a big thank you to Hillary, a big thank you to Anthony, and congrats, Dan, on the victory. And the recipes for these are coming up right after this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Hillary, you are great making these drinks.
Great. Thank you so much. They're both very, very good.
Would you make you have both again?
I'm going to make another round of both actually right after this.